And yeah, that's not working. But we're rolling. We are rolling. And into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And take the ball into one hand and squeeze between the index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. Let's toss the ball in the air again. Or bounce it, or both. Alternating hands. 3, 2, 1. Put the ball on the floor, assess the feet. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles. Press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release, reassess. Repeat on the other foot, middle of the foot 3 times. Press on the knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot and wiggle toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess how the feet feel. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1. Center. Twist at the waist. Swing the arms. And center. We're going to do the earth grounding exercise. Hands going up and down the front of the spine vertically. As we shift the weight from one channel to the other, coming up on the toes and then back down on the heels. Hands expanding as we go along. And let's go right into some steps forward. And then knee to the opposite elbow. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And in behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So today we're going to do some isometrics. We're going to do a stationary squat for about 30 seconds, but not going up and down. I want to do those to get the heart rate going. Sure. I'm going to hop myself. And probably will skip the yin yoga after class so I can get back to work on the garage. Unless somebody wants to do it. And we get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. $20. And 30. 2 breaths. Interlace those fingers. Bring the hands up. Reach for the sky on your toes if you can. Come on down, bend back if you can. Back to center. Drop one hand, bend in that direction. Go the other way. Interlace the fingers again above the head, drop to the shoulders or so, push out. Come on down, interlace again behind the back and raise. You ends up squeezing the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. Come on down and shrug. Put your fingertips on your shoulders, roll your elbows forward in a circle. And then backwards. Extend your arms, tap your shoulders. And it's time for that bear hug. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Bear hug with the other arm on top. And squeeze. One more time each way. And bring one arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist. Rotate in one direction. Go the other way. Other hand, fingers up. down. Flop. Rotate. And change directions. Hands down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulders. Come to center, bring one hand above the head, cup the ear, look up. Tug gently with your chin up. And then chin down towards the collarbone. Looking down. Same thing the other way. Looking up. And down. And let's grab a stick. We are inside the arch of one foot, other foot is out to the side. Bending that knee, slide down the stick. Hinging at the waist. And then go the other way. Come on up. Bring the stick out front. Bring the toes of one foot about 6 inches away. Rest the top of the stick on your collarbone. Slide down. Hinge at the waist. Lift the sole and wiggle it. Come on up and press the sole of that foot against the stick. And repeat both stretches with the other leg. Hamstring. And calf. All right, we're back to the Booyah stick routine, flip-flops. Big circles out. And in. Lateral. And the other way. Bring the stick behind the back in the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. Bend back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. Come on back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up over the shoulders, down below the waist, back above the head and down below if you can. Stop at the shoulders and push out. And then bring the stick to one side, hands at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other hand, same thing. And bring the stick around front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back, feet are shoulder width apart, scrunch the toes into the ground, come back onto the fifth metatarsal, creating a big arch and hold. And rock towards the first and back towards the fifth, back and forth. And put the stick down. We're doing isometrics, so you want to grab a cloth or a strap or a belt or something for later. Let me just get my sheet out. There we go. And we're going to start with some neck presses. No strap for this one. 2 fists under the chin. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, press down. And that's that. Now, I realized that somebody took my chair, but you might want to use a chair for the low squat. You can hold on to the back of it or hold on to the side with one hand. Or just go as low as feels comfortable for you and hold for 30. I'm going down here, but you don't have to come this far. We're at about 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Couple of breaths. Now, you can sit down and do the leg extension curl or be on your back. That's where one ankle goes on top of the other. And you're lifted up off the floor, resisting with the top leg on the way up and resisting with the bottom leg on the way down. Or you can get down on the floor in such a position as this. Both soles are
on the floor, one ankle is in front of the other, and you're gonna resist again with the top one coming up. And resist with the bottom leg coming back down. But the top leg is gonna be victorious in just a second. There we go. All right, switch the position of the feet and repeat. And back down. Should be feeling this in your quads. And a little bit in your calves. And down. All right, we're gonna keep soles of both feet on the ground. And put the hands by your side. And we're gonna come up into a bridge, squeeze the glutes and hold for 15, 14, 13. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Turn around. Palms are underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift ourselves up on our toes, lift our knees off the ground about an inch, and hold for 12. In 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And come down and get up. All right. Going to grab the strap or belt with two hands together below the waist and start moving them back and forth as we come up front of the body to just above the forehead, pulling in either direction. And then back down. And then go over to the left hip, reverse the grip of your right hand so the palm is facing up, and pull up towards your right shoulder, resisting with your left hand. And then pull back down to the left hip, resisting with your with your right hand. And then reverse the grip, go over to the right hip, and do the same thing, pulling up to the opposite shoulder and back down. All right, you can lose whatever prop you were using for that. Put the palms together in prayer position and push. Three, 2, 1. Then palms on top of each other, grab your fingers and pull apart. Reverse the position of the hands and do the same. And then pop the biceps. And the forearms while you're at it. All right, come on down, shake it out, take a couple of breaths. We're doing 5 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. We're closing off the right nostril, inhaling through the left, closing off the left, and exhaling
through the right, then inhaling through the right. Closing up the right again and exhaling through the left. We're gonna do 5 rounds of that. Here we go. Rub those hands together. Cultivating chi. Forming a chi ball and letting it dance us wherever it wants to go. And centering, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, great to see you, Barbara.
I hope to see you tomorrow.
All right, excellent. Good.
Okay?
great.
Fingers
Thank you.
crossed.
Mira,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thanks,
Thank
Tom.
you. Thank you, Mira and Nina. Enjoy.
Oh, you too.
Twilight. Okay, always do. Yes. Hey, come on. End it.